From tracking speeders to a medical mission, Nebraska State troopers went on a life-saving assignment overnight. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Jennifer Griswold. They rushed to get medicine across the state to a young patient in need in Denver. 3 News Now senior reporter Jake Wazakowski is live with the details. Jake?
Well, guys, the drug treats a rare disease and is only carried by 20 hospitals in the U.S., so when NSP got the call about the dire situation, they helped quickly.
Weather permitting, we can get something from Omaha to Kearney or, one of the other hospitals pretty quick.
Trooper Tom Hicken was on patrol on I-80 after 10 p.m. Tuesday night when he got the call to pick up drugs that could save a child's life from UNMC. Impavito treats the brain-eating amoeba that is contracted when the parasite is in fresh water when people are typically swimming and the water enters the nose. It is rare but has a 97% risk of death. It was needed for a child at Children's Hospital in Aurora, Colorado, near Denver. Trooper Hicken was ready for the mission.
It's certainly rewarding. We heard it was for a child, so that always seems to change things in the realm of things.
The drugs manufacturer said they tried 20 different ways to transport it, but this was the fastest. NSP coordinated the more than 500-mile journey, mostly by road, because the weather prevented planes from leaving Omaha.
So we kept moving west until we finally found somebody in North Platte.
Lieutenant Matt Sutter says he called for rides for hours. 6 NSP exchanges later, he was able to get Great Plains in North Platte to fly the drugs to Centennial, Colorado, a short drive to the hospital at about 2 a.m. Central Time. Whatever it takes to save a life in Nebraska or in a surrounding state.
We try to look at it from the perspective of what would we want the State Patrol to do for us if we were that family in that situation. And when you put things in that perspective and you use that empathy as your measuring stick, it's amazing how all the resources come together and ultimately do the right thing.
Officials tell me that the child was transported to Denver from Wyoming and may have been in a hot springs when they feared the child contracted that bacteria. But the diagnosis was not brain-eating amoeba. Officials say the drug was administered because they needed to treat it quickly if it were the very deadly parasite. Reporting live, Jake Wazakowski, 3 News Now.
Great work by all of them. After